One of the best things you can do for your home is making sure that it has adequate security, and a great way to do that is by the use of security cameras. So this security camera I have to show you today has been sent to me free of charge for this review. It is an outdoor wireless solar security camera, and in this review I'm going to be showing you how to get your camera set up, how to mount it, and then we're going to go through all of the different features on the app to help you decide if this is going to be the potential fit for your home. So starting out, this is what your camera looks like. It is a larger camera, and right on top of the camera is going to be your solar panel. So wherever you decide to put this camera, you do need to make sure that it's going to have ample amount of sunlight throughout the day so it stays charged. Along with that, you do also receive the Type-C charging cable if it happens to not get enough sunlight and you need to take it into the house and charge it. But this is also going to be another power source, so if you don't want to use the solar panel, you're going to be able to have this plugged in at all times, so you don't have to worry about the solar charging and you don't have to worry about bringing it in your home and charging it. So the first thing we're going to do is connect to the camera, and that app that you're going to want to download if you don't have it already is called Vico Home. Once you get that app downloaded, if you don't already have an account, you're going to go ahead and make that account, and then you're going to be able to connect to the camera in under 3 minutes. So as you see here, this is just how simple it is to get it connected. All you need to do is make sure your Bluetooth is on, connect to your Wi-Fi, and then you're going to be all set. The next thing that you're going to do is mount it wherever you want. So this is an outdoor camera, so it's going to be waterproof, weatherproof. So wherever you decide to put it is going to be entirely up to you. The rain isn't going to damage it, anything like that. The only thing you need to consider when placing it is if it's going to get enough sunlight or not throughout the day. So for that mounting process, they do provide you with the mounting hardware. So you have your mounting bracket that is going to screw on the bottom of the camera right here, and then you're going to be able to screw it to a tree, screw it to your home, a fence, wherever you decide to place it. One thing that you do need to consider is that this can only be mounted one way. You can't mount it upside down because, of course, the solar panel is on top and you always want that facing up towards the sunlight. But once you have it mounted, you are able to adjust it to get which angle you need, so you can get the best view of whatever area you're looking at. So mounting process is very simple. Like I said, they provide you with all the hardware. You're going to get the mounting bracket, 3 screws, screw it in wherever you want, and you're going to be all set. On the bottom of the camera is where you are going to locate a little rubber seal, and under that rubber seal, we're going to have some different ports. So we're going to have an SD port, a Type-C port, then you're going to have your power button and a restart button. For that SD card, there are 2 different ways that you're going to be able to have storage on the camera. You can either pay for the cloud storage once your free trial is up, or you can use a micro SD card, and that SD card is not provided, but it will support SD cards up to 128 gigabytes. So if you don't want to use that cloud storage, you are going to be able to use a micro SD card if you have one on hand. So once you have your camera mounted, your camera is all ready to be in use. After one very important step, if you are using an SD card, you need to format that SD card to the camera to make sure that all of the footage is captured accurately. So the way we're going to format our SD card is to go down here to the right-hand corner, and we're going to go into device management, click on your camera, then we're going to scroll down to SD card management, and we're going to format that SD card. We're going to go ahead and open up the main camera, and this is going to be all live feed. So we're going to go ahead and click on play, and it's going to begin connecting. So right here under the smart camera, you can see that we have full Wi-Fi, which is very impressive because the location I have the camera in is actually quite a ways away from the router, but it is still maintaining a great connection. With that, we're going to be able to go ahead and go into a full screen of the camera, and as you see here, we have one of the dogs in the backyard. So as far as I can tell right now with the 2K footage, it has very clear footage. It's not grainy at all, and it's not lagging. I'm seeing everything in real time, which is very convenient for me. So from here, there's going to be different settings that we're going to be able to manage based on how we want the camera to work. So we have sound on or off, and what that is going to allow you to do is hear the audio coming from the camera. So if there's a dog barking outside, people talking, you are going to be able to hear that through the camera with that setting on. We do also have an audible alarm alarm, which will turn on an alarm to deter either a person or a critter away from the yard. We have the magic picks, more white light, which we'll take a look at here once it gets dark. And then we also have the sleep, which will just pretty much put the camera in a privacy mode. You won't be getting any notifications and it won't be recording any live feed. So from here, if you're wanting to customize your different settings to how you want your camera to work, you're going to go into user device management, and then you're going to be able to find all of those settings located here. So motion detection, you can have that on or off. We can change the detection sensitivity. So if you have it on high and you're getting false alarms, then you're going to be able to lower that sensitivity so it only captures what you are looking for. We have recording settings. We have the sleep mode again, and we also have a schedule sleep. So if you want the camera to go to sleep at a certain time, you're going to be able to schedule that. We have our notification settings. So when this is on, every time the motion detection is triggered, like I said, that is going to be sent to your phone through a notification, and it will be stored based on how you are storing that footage. We have our alarm settings. So if the alarm settings is on, then whenever it detects any motion, that alarm will go off. We do also have the flashlight alarm. So when it detects motion again, a spotlight will come on so you can visually see what is happening if it is at night. So we also have video settings here so you can determine how you want the camera to record. So recording resolution, rotate image, anti-flicker, and just like I said, other things that you're going to be able to customize. As you see here, we do also have night vision. So we have this on auto night vision right now. So once it gets dark, it will automatically switch into the infrared mode, which is going to be black and white. But you can also have the color mode if you want to have more of a visual when it is dark. We're going to go ahead and leave it on the black and white mode, but with all that, we do also have the SD card video, so we can go into there and we're going to be able to see the live footage that it captured through the video. So overall, this is a really nice wireless security camera. I put this camera out probably a week and a half ago, and I have not yet had to charge it manually by bringing it inside, so the solar panel is doing its job as it should. So if you are in the looks for a security camera, this one right here is going to allow you to rest assured that your home and your property is protected at all times.